And I found these two killer books right here. Ladies and gents, your pal Rob here. All right, so I got back from the awesome con in Washington, D.C. Got a few books here to show you. Let's see what I got. All right, so let's start with these books right here. Oh, by the way, shout outs go to Mom and Son Comics. Thank you, Desmond. Thanks, Mom. You guys had some killer deals, killer books. Thanks again. I hope to see you guys at the next show and also on YouTube. Also, thanks to Tim Quixel from JLA Perez Comics. He always has good stuff and he gave me some of the best deals I've ever had at a show. All right, guys, the Awesome Con is not really what it used to be. It's kind of a shell of what it used to be. It's not a comic heavy show. It's mostly pop culture. So I'm sure most of you know how the big cons have gone. Of course, there still are a couple of really cool dealers there. Let me show you what I got. And I have here DC versus Marvel Comics, #1. It's a popular book right now. This book goes for about 20 bucks. And I have here Eagle Comics Presents Judge Dredd, #1. I believe this is actually Judge Dredd's first American comic, because his first comic is a British publication. And I have here Exo Man of War, #4. And this is the first appearance of Jack Bonifants, who becomes Shadow Man in his own comic. And I have Exo Man of War, #1. And this is the first appearance of Exo Man of War. Then I have here Marvel Age, #2. Now I'm guessing this is the preview for Alpha Flight, #1. And then I have here Amazing Heroes 46. And this is, I guess, is the preview for Power Pack #1. Then we have here The Falcon, #1. I guess this is his first solo series. I have here A-Team, #1. A-Team's first comic. And then I have Captain Carter, #1. If you saw Doctor Strange 2, you'll know this about this book, or about the character. Then I have Alpha Flight, #1. This is their first solo series. This book goes for about $10. And I have Power Pack #1. This book is the first team appearance of Power Pack. This book goes for about, $10. Then I have Marvel Premiere #52. And this is the first Black Panther Takes on the Klan. It's a really popular book. Then I have here Speed Racer #1. This book actually, I believe it's going to be a Speed Racer movie, and I believe this is the first American Speed Racer comic. It goes for about $10. Then I have The Terminator #1. This is the first appearance of Terminator in comics. This book goes for about $10. And if you enjoy the Terminator franchise, got to have this book. Then I have Shuri #1. This book goes for about $10. Then I have Iron Man 10, second printing. And with this book, you get a headshot, you see right there, of Riri Williams. I have Contest of Champions #1. And this is the first appearance, and also one of the first appearances of White Fox right there, the Asian superhero. Then I have Ultimate Fantastic Four, #30. And this is the first cover appearance of Marvel Zombies. Then we have Marvel Comics Presents 72. And this is the first cover appearance and origin of Wolverine as Weapon X, or Weapon 10. I have a book I always try to find. This one is kind of hard to find. This one's kind of expensive too. Alien versus Predator versus Terminator, issue #1. Good book, great series, interesting to read. Of all three characters, which one's the strongest one? Let me know in the comments. Wolverine #27, iconic Jim Lee cover, I believe. And this one is actually on, if you look, I think an old 90s video game, this is actually the cover of the game. This book always sells, and this book goes for about $20 to $30. Then we have America #2 variant. This is a 1 in 25 variant, and this book goes for about 50 bucks. We have Vengeance of Bane #1, first print, real popular book. The first appearance of Bane, a great Batman villain. We have here Marvel Premieres 19. This is the first appearance of Colleen Wing. Rom #1, the first appearance of Rom, Space Knight. Good book too. This book goes for about 25, 30 bucks. Then I have Flash #92. This is the first cover and first full appearance of Impulse. Then I have here Punisher #11. This is the first appearance of Frankencastle. Cool book. Then I have Star Slayer #2, and this is the first appearance of the Rocketeer. Then I have Simpsons #1, a real popular comic, and it also homages Fantastic Four #1. This book goes for about 20 bucks. Then I have here Deathstroke, the Terminator #1, a popular book. This goes for about 10 bucks. Then I have here America #4, America Chavez. This is a 2017 series. And I also have America #3, the 2017 series. And I have also #1, 2017 series. This book goes for about 20 bucks. And these go for about, $10 each or so. Amazing Spider-Man 328. And some would say, let me know in the comments what you think about this. This is an iconic McFarlane cover with Spider-Man vs. the Hulk. It's also a newsstand. This book goes for about 20 bucks or so. Then we have Avengers #12. And this is the issue where Iron Man wields the Infinity Gauntlet. And this one goes for about 20 bucks. We got Avengers 181. And this is the first appearance of Scott Lang, but not as Ant-Man yet. So this is a good book to have. Then we have here Uncanny X-Men 221. This, of course, is the first full appearance of Mr. Sinister. Then I have here Batman 386. This is the first appearance of the Black Mask, a cool Batman villain. This book goes for about 60 to 100 bucks. Then we have here Marvel Tales #1. This is the first appearance of Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham. It's also in the Miles Morales movie, Into the Spider-Verse. Then we got here Infinity Gauntlet #1. This book goes for about 30 bucks. Runaways #1. This book goes for about $15 or so. We got here Nova #1. This book goes for about 30 bucks. We got here Hip Hop Family Tree #1. This book goes for about 10 bucks. Kind of a cool book. Then we got here Amazing Fantasy #1. Thank you, Desmond. Mom and Sons Comics. The first appearance of Anya Corazon, who'll become a Spider-Girl later on. Ladies and gents, I just got back from the Awesome Con in Washington, D.C., and I found these two killer books right here. We got Amazing Spider-Man 300. This is the first full appearance of Venom. And I got here Batman 423, second printing, iconic McFarlane cover. I got these for a really good price. Thank you to JLA Perez Comics. Tim, thank you very much, sir, for the really good deal. And guys, have a good day.